knackered. You catch it just approach of Helvellyn. This wasn't planned. I was planning to go to St Sunday's Crag. When I got there, the car park was on a park was shut. It's getting groundworks done. And the other ones were chock-a-block. So I thought I'd try around beside Helvellyn. But I left it late to come across because I knew it would be busy. It's Saturday. Weather's been great today. So I've had to race up here. And with 18 kilogram on, it's hard work. So I might just get pitched before sunset. See a little bit of snow. It's beautiful once I get up there. We'll bring you back soon. I've just missed it up in time for sunset. Quite a bit of snow up here, but I can't hang around because I'm sweating, which isn't ideal, and the temperature is dropping right down. Just the last little people on the hills are absolutely perfect. There's been droves of people coming down off Helvellyn as I've been approaching. So I'm pleased I've missed all that. So I would say the timing is not far from perfect. There's not many other tops got much snow on. A little bit on Skidoo. Just got it pitched before it got dark. My new tent, anyway. I haven't got many bonsai left, as you can tell. I've splashed out in my friend Hilleberg. It's coming to the winter, and I really want to do summer camps. The last camps I've done the last time I come up here, it was too windy and we ended up coming off the summit with the helms, just for a peaceful night's sleep as well. But just for added security, as I say, it was the last of the bonsai. Once I started selling, I knew they were all going to go. So I thought I'd use the last of the bonsai money to get a sturdy tent for the winter. But there we go. The sun's just about gone, and I've really got to get the kit in the tent and start getting warmed up a bit. The hands have gone a little bit, so I'll bring you back soon. It's nearly dark now. The GoPro's just picking up the last light. It's bloody freezing. There's frost on the tent already. Wasn't forecast on the mountain till come down until the middle of the night to freezing, but it's definitely there now. But I'm going to get back in the tent shortly. I've got my kit set up now. A real addition to the kit within there. I did get a hunker bivvy bag to go with the sleeping bag. I have had condensation on cold nights before all over the sleeping bag. In Hilleberg, we're in the 4th season, less ventilation on the bottom, so I just didn't want to take a risk of getting that wet. But the cloud is coming in there. I don't think I've got long left before I'm totally in. So I've got to remember, that's the ridge edge. Can't go wandering tonight for a wee. Not too far anyway. Remember to turn right or left immediately when I get out. But I think this is rolling in. It wasn't forecasted. It's supposed to be a clear night, which is a bit of a shame because there's a good chance of an aurora alert tonight. So that would have been canny. But we'll keep our eyes out and see what happens. We'll bring you back now and get tucked up in the tent. Well, I've been running around taking some photographs. It's bloody cold. The tent is completely frosted up now. It's a funny one. I haven't been out wild camping for a while, but I'm finding it hard to film. Been walking around just by myself. There's nobody else out camping tonight on Helvellyn. Just enjoying the walk. I had to run up and down a bit just to warm my feet when you stop. Just taking some photographs on the phone. Like it's short, your feet short get cold. I've had to do a jog around. I had to have a drink. I was so thirsty I didn't stop at all. Coming up Helvellyn, trying to get up for sunset, which just about caught, but didn't have much time to do any filming. So tonight, the new tent. So what made us buy the Hilleberg and what made us go for the black label? I suppose when when you see the summit camps, they look absolutely outstanding. And I've lost my bottle a couple of times. When I went to do my first ever wild camp, I was going to do a summit camp. And even though the forecast was fantastic, in the sense of wind, very, very little wind, I still thinking, oh, wait there, capabilities of the tent and everything else. So I ended up dropping down a little bit off the summit. So I think this could, I'm trying to think, could quite possibly be the first summit camp, true summit camp. When we were on the West Highland Way, had a fantastic camp, and we were going to go to the summit of, I can't remember the mountain's called, where on Devil's Staircase, but again we just stopped at the top of Devil's Staircase itself, the path, just at one little bit of a plateau there. Again, it was all about the sleep, didn't it? We need the sleep. We've been walking 4 days solid before that. But I suppose the Hilleberg does give you that security. Even this week, watching, the variance each day and what the wind's going to be overnight, can change. And the last time you really look at it before I left the house tonight, and the wind's going to get up in the morning a bit, but no more than 20 mile an hour. And the peace of mind, when I was younger, maybe would have took risks and the like of certain things, but as you get older, you want a little bit more security. A little bit more peace of mind. Bloody expensive piece of kit, and it was hard to get a hold of, to be honest with you. I was emailing lots of companies who stock them. Everybody's out of stock. Managed to get it from George Fisher. In the end, just emailed them my head office, and they said they might be getting one in a fortnight. Do you want an email when it comes in? Which they did as soon as it come in. And I got it within a couple of days after paying. It doesn't feel like real money. If I was taking it out of the family bank account, I don't know if I could stomach it. But as I say, I've said many times on this channel, I'm funding this channel, the kit for the camping and the hiking and everything else from my other hobby for the last over 10 years of bonsai. And some of the bonsai I paid good money for, the raw material, but most of it I just collected myself, either out of skips out work plants which were dying, big chunky trunks, and building them after that on privet hedges, or even getting permission to dig someone on forestry land. So you dig them, then 10 years later, that you've invested a lot of time in them and they do become worth a bit of money. But once you're changing hobby in this, they take a lot of care. This is going to be my hobby until I can't climb mountains anymore, to be honest with you, and I'll get back into bonsai then. So everything I own, the drone, the GoPro, the mic, my clothing, actually, everything has been has come from the funds from selling me bonsai. So I'm nearly there now. I kind of think, you still buy kit though, don't you? You can't help it. I couldn't believe that. The condensation on the sleeping bag, I didn't like that on my down bag. And especially when I was doing a multi-day trek when I was on the St Cuthbert's Way. That was the day it was really bad on the flame screen quilt. Most of it did shake off, but I started packing away. I knew I was ending it that day, so I could air it out at home. I would have had to be stopping on the walk somewhere to air that out before, if that happened on the second night. So we'll give this a go, but you know, who's to know? I'm not going to get the condensation off my body on the inside of the bivy bag, so we'll see. So it's a hunker. It's a very lightweight bivy bag, and just wrap this around my rab. I'm still in the Ascent 900. It doesn't need any extra layers. I mean, I've got my down jacket on, mitts, and I've even got my down trousers on tonight when I was taking photographs. But there's no way I could sleep in this in the 900. I've been down to -7 before in the 900, which is with a merino base layer on and a hat, and didn't need anything more than that. I didn't once feel cold. But that's as far as I've gone, -7. I bought them little thermometers as well. 100 beavers. You connect them to an app on your phone. You can get a couple. So I was wanting one hang out inside the tent, so see what difference you sort of get with a 4-season tent within the temperature. But I forgot those. You always forget something, don't you? Certainly going to have to get used to the lack of space in your mind. It'll take some getting used to. The breeze was getting up a little bit, so I've shut the door but opened up the top vent. But the heat straight away, it's melted all the frost on the inside of the tent. It's supposed to be a good chance of the aurora tonight, so I've been just sat here for ages with the tent door open, but the alerts are looking a bit weak now, to be honest with you. But it may kick off again a bit later, so I'll keep an eye on that. I'm not having coffee, I'm on hot chocolate. I wouldn't mind an early night. I'm going to have to get used to where I'm putting all the gear in this tent. You'll sort of get used to it, won't you? Brought these, when I did the St Cuthbert's Way, I bought some lightweight dehydrated meals, the fire pot ones. And on the first night on the St Cuthbert's Way, I had one. It was a dal, something or other. And it was inedible. It was disgusting. It says leave it for about 8 minutes. I left it for 15 minutes. And it was still rock solid. So I just ate me breakfast cereal bars, my energy bars. So I knew I'd be passing the shop quite soon the next day. I filled up there. War Battle, what was it called? I can't remember. The little village, it was on the video. So what's this one? Chili non-carne with rice. I think I told you I was vegan for a few years and vegetarian for about 5 years, but I was naughty on the West Highland Way, eating meat a little bit too regular, to be honest with you. Oh shit, you know, I forgot that bloody stupid dehydration stuff. I think I've probably put far too much water on that. You see that, wrap that in my down pants. I had to take those off, I was sweating. I knew it would be. And remember to pour some water in my pot tonight for my morning coffee. There's nothing worse if it freezes overnight. You'll not get it out the jar. So I'll put my morning coffee in there now. Talking about the Aurora, there was some outstanding pictures on Instagram of the last one. We managed to catch up and come around. Me and Andy were getting alerts driving home from the lakes on bonfire night. Then my phone, which is the Samsung, I don't know what type it is, it's a work phone, and it wasn't outstanding, but it did pick. We pulled over, pointing north, because I could see, you sort of by the eye, there were sort of grey pillars in the sky across the north. So pulled over, and we did catch the green, but the Lisa's phone and Emmy's phone's an iPhone, a little bit better camera. So I caught it from the window on night mode and just had it stood there steady. And I think it takes a long exposure, about 6 seconds. So I caught it quite well, but I think Emmy's phone did the best. I'll put the picture up from the back window. So that's the first proper image got of the Aurora. The moment of truth. Fire pot meal, chili non-con. Don't think I'll ever buy these again for wild camping unless I was on trail. Much more enjoy it. It's especially this time of year, it's rare you can get out with work. I'm only off every other weekend at the moment. Well, every time I work one weekend, have a weekend off. But there's not enough daylight to go up after work, so you've got to sort of leave on the Saturday. I'll still get back sharpish for the family on Sunday, tomorrow. But it's so you want to treat yourself, don't you? It's part of you. That looks like a tide reel. I thought I put too much water in, actually. Just make the clips on the holding back. Main one thing, if you got your hands out for more than 5 minutes, they're bloody freezing. Great thing, them hand warmers. I've just got them in the end of the mitts, so it doesn't take long to get them warm again. It's certainly more edible than that doll thing I had. I'll show you. It'll do. Anyway, I'll bring it back when I've had this. That was edible. Finished it. 480 calories. Needed them, actually. Certainly burned some energy coming up the hill. I'm gonna. Actually, one thing, bivvy bag, pain in the arse. When I want to take my drown trousers off, you got to pull the biggie bar all the way down so you don't zip your sleeping bags. That's a bit of a pain in the arse. I think I'll not put it back on. Actually, I'll just put it on before I go to bed in future. All these things you've got to get used to. Unless I'm keeping a look on the Facebook pages and the Glendale app and the likes for the Aurora alerts, but there's nothing coming through at the moment. Normally I'd be in my merino base layer by now and just relaxing in the bag, but I'll keep my clothes on at the moment just in case something does come about. But if nothing comes, nothing happens, I'll just bring this back in the morning. Well, good morning. I slept fairly well. Woke up at 3:30. Could hear the wind sort of stirred a little bit. It's that initial feeling when you wake up, you have a bloody clue where you are. You realise you're on the top of a mountain. It's quite nice actually. Then got back to sleep. It took about 20 minutes to get back to sleep. And then slept till just before the alarm there, 7 o'clock now. Took my head out a little bit. Looks clear, which is fantastic. So, what do? Do I get a brew on? Or just take this out for a little look? I think I'm going to get a brew on first. Speak to you soon. Bit chilly with that wind chill. Got to see a few shooting stars last night, but there was no aurora. In about 9 o'clock it clagged in a bit. At the moment I'm alone, but yeah, don't know if somebody else coming up for sunrise. There's a few people just over past the shelter for sunrise. Can't see any tents. So must have hiked up, very keen. And there is a tent down in there at the tarn. Just been checking the winds, and it has, through the forecast, it's been getting up to about 20 stages. But no, I think I'm going to pack up now and get myself way down. I don't know if I'm going to bother with a coffee. Might do one when I get back in the car. We'll see. I'll just chop with Greg's. Done in the morning. All packed up now. As always, leaving no trace. Always amazed me the Femoris X-Term. You can see where it was on there. It hasn't pulled one bit. It's supposed to prove the insulation properties and reflecting the heat back up at you. It's a great bit of kit. It really is. First night in the Hilleberg. Lovely. Got to get used to lack of space. Just going to take a little bit of organisation. I think kit a little bit more, but it was a bloody lovely night. It's nice to get out again, and hopefully she'll be able to get in a fortnight. It's probably winter when you get a chance once every fortnight to get out. Really, unless it's for day walks. I mean, Andy's got the next 3 Wednesdays walked bag of Muldrain rice, which I'm looking forward to, but that'll not be overnight stays. So anyway, that wind chill's bloody freezing, so we'll bring it back next time. Speak to you soon. Goodbye.